Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys, Aries? Hope you're well. See what's happening with you. So this reading is any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. All food for thought. So what does Aries need to know? 3 overall energy cards. The overall energy surrounding Aries. And what do they need to know? Overall energy surrounding Aries. What does Aries need to know? Energy, there we go. So we have magic prayer. So you're praying and hoping for something you're trying to manifest here. Could be someone around you as well. I do see a choice. Now this is about a new path, making a choice. So there's some kind of a decision about the path you're on. You're manifesting something. Okay, it's manifesting around you. I can see it. There's some kind of choice. So the energy where you can kind of see things in 2 ways. Okay. Yeah, it's about seeing things in 2 different ways. So there is this unknown, a little fear of the unknown. So this is possibly a new path, a new job, could be anything. Okay, there's a choice about this path. So you have to make a decision. So there's that little bit of fear where you're trying to figure something out. You're manifesting. Now it could be another person as well, somebody else around you. It's a fear of the unknown, not really knowing. Okay, so we'll see what that's about. These cards can be a little ominous, but I love the energy of them. So don't make something bigger than it is. We'll see what this is. So Aries, what does Aries need to know about this overall energy surrounding them? The overall energy. So I see the devil, yeah. So there's definitely a little obsession, okay? So it could be an energy of manifesting something new here. You might be obsessing over it, or it's a person around you. I do see a Capricorn energy. And when I see that, sometimes I think finances, money, because we all know that energy is someone who's obsessed with that money. Someone who's always looking into the future. So I feel there's something there, but I do see a little bit of obsession. Now this could be an energy of making a choice, okay? A little bit of fear of making the wrong choice is what I think. So yeah, it's a little bit of trust issues. So Five of Swords, a little trust issues. Yeah, so it's an energy of communication, not trusting something. Okay, you may have somebody who's coming towards you, like I do see the Knight of Cups. You might have a person wanting to date you. Okay, you might not be trusting this person, okay? But I do see it has something to do with conflict, mental conflict, something going on in someone's head. It's an energy of manifesting or manipulation. So I feel like there's a fear, okay? But there's something unknown. So it's telling you the only thing you have to be afraid of is the fear, okay? Because it's the fear of the unknown because of something to do with trust. And it has to, look at that, the choice, this path that you're on. Some of you might have a choice between 2 people. You may have somebody who's coming towards you and you're trying to make a decision. Some of you have, you're choosing another path as well. You may have a person coming in who wants to date you. This is someone exploring their feelings and emotions. They may have trust issues. You might have someone who's literally crazy about you. You might be looking at it like you don't trust it because you may have some issues from a relationship that was very unhealthy. But I feel like it's more like an energy of obsessing. There's too much obsessing over this matter, and it has to do with the choice, okay, this path. And with the 7, it's an energy of figuring things out, okay, taking the time to figure things out. You only have fear. It's a fear of the unknown because you don't really know. You don't know if you can trust someone or not, but those trust issues are there. So yeah, I feel it's an energy of just figuring things out with that 7. There's some kind of shift here. Aries, what does Aries need to know? Yeah, so it has to do with a little fear of the unknown, choosing a path. So this is likely someone you don't know. There's things that you don't know. But you can see that if you've had an unhealthy relationship before and have trust issues, you might be really thinking about that too much, obsessing, where it's becoming unhealthy, okay? So it's an energy of looking at that. It's an energy of facing the fear. I think you have a person here who's exploring their feelings and emotions. It's a dating card, the courting card, someone coming towards you. They're manifesting. Someone's trying to manifest, but you maybe you've been manipulated by someone before, so you've got that energy. So there's the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it has to do with that passionate new beginning, choosing the one, choosing the right path, the path you're on. So there is definitely this could be a creative pursuit too. There's things that you don't know, but you're afraid. You don't even know, but you're afraid. So it's facing the fear, the shadow work. Okay. Ooh. I can see the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So you see, it's about success and truth, the aha moment. Okay. I actually feel like there's something that's going to be successful, but I feel like you've got this energy, or it's the person coming in who has trust issues. It's about facing the fear of choosing the right person, the right job, going on the right path. It's some kind of passion in the beginning. It could be something creative as well. It's about choosing the right path. Okay. It's about making this choice, which way to go kind of energy. Then look at that, the truth. So it's an energy of seeing the truth, that aha moment. Okay. It's also, I see a creative new idea, the unknown. Some of you got a new person, a new love interest, the trust issues. So it's telling you here, it's just the fear of the unknown because you don't know. Okay. So there's that Hermit. So a little soul searching, shining a light, having that aha moment, taking a little time, contemplating, looking at this. There's something that could actually be successful in this. This could be successful. I feel like it's the person coming in, okay? I feel there's something to do with finances as well. I can see it. The devil always makes me think that because of the Capricorn energy. But like I say, it could be an unhealthy relationship, overindulging too much in trust issues, things that you don't even know. There's things that are hidden, but it's that shadow work. It's facing the fear of making a choice. I think you have a person who's about to make a choice here. And I do see the Five of Pentacles. See, it's a sense of lack, self-fulfilling prophecy. Something could actually be successful. I do see the Hermit energy. So it's about just taking some time, shining a light. This could actually be successful. This could be the one. So it's about being hopeful. Overall, I feel in a nutshell, to don't be afraid of the unknown. Yeah, so it's an energy of the Seven. It's change. It's about, to me, Seven is always figuring things out first, okay? Take some time to contemplate, to look at it, because it really is. It's just the fear of the unknown. Don't know where you're going, where this path is going to lead you. I feel if you look at it and contemplate and shine a light, it could actually be successful. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, focusing on the negative, trust issues, maybe from a past relationship. Could be you or this person. I do see a little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely see a little Virgo energy. Could be you or another person. It could be anybody in that energy. It's shining a light, looking for clues and answers, see? Things that are unknown. So it's an energy of just being afraid of taking things to the next level. Maybe there's someone you don't trust about going to the next level. It could be that physical, okay, that passionate energy. Some of you have a choice. Could be job, career, choice between two people. I think this could be successful because I'm seeing that sword's coming up. It's success, aha, a creative idea as well, contemplating. It's an energy of feeling like something isn't good enough, or this lack, or this loneliness. But I feel like it's really just the fear of not knowing, okay? Yeah. Yeah, see, it's a little bit worry about something happening over again, things repeating, okay? So it has to do with trust issues. So it's about, I feel like it's going to be about this breakthrough, about making a choice. So some of you got trust issues from a past relationship, a little worried the same thing's going to happen. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, so it's an energy of, see, there's actually, look at that. Five of Swords, not trusting that someone will commit, not trusting that maybe a financial foundation. Okay, so, but there is a reason to celebrate. There's something positive. Look at that. There's energy of movement. There's some kind of movement here. So it's about moving away from this energy. It's about a breaking free. And I feel like it's a person coming towards you, dating and courting, trying to manifest. This is a person manifesting by contemplating whether it'll be successful. If you have a person here that if you have trust issues about taking things to the next level, now this could be commitment, moving in together, could be that first physical contact. You might be a little worried about it, okay? There's definitely, that Five of Pentacles is someone, it's self-fulfilling prophecy, focusing too much on the negative, okay? Negative thoughts. It's an energy of being in the head, thinking too much that way. So Five of Cups, why is that here? Why is that here for Aries? Yeah, so see, this is a person wanting to approach you. So this is a person choosing a path. Some of you might have a choice. It's hard to say here. You may have two people around you, or somebody else does. It's a person who's exploring their feelings and emotions. They're thinking of going down this path. Someone's actually thinking about building that foundation, marriage commitment. See, it's an energy of not trusting someone. Some of you may be not trusting. There's things hidden, things that you don't know if this person's actually married, or could be a fear of commitment, things like that. So it's really all in the head, okay, until it's actually all exposed. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is an energy of, you know, safety, security, financial stability here. This is about focusing on the money, but it's about looking at the details, about choosing a path. Now, this could be a job situation where some of you have been focusing a lot on your money. Okay, maybe you had an unhealthy relationship in the past and you don't want to repeat it, you see. So it's an energy of focusing on the negative too much. So there it is. So we have someone who's single, okay, or a person who's just enjoying the fruits of their labor. So there's about this path that you're on. Okay, you have a path to choose. You have a choice. So it's about looking at it very carefully, looking at the details. Does it feel right? Do you feel comfortable with this? Is this stable? Is it safe and secure? It's an energy where some of you kind of feel like you just rather be single. So, you know, it's an energy of a single person who's planning for the future, someone who's independent, taking care of themselves, enjoying the fruits of their labor. But I think you have a person here. Like, I feel it has something to do with whether someone's actually single. You're not trusting something. But I got to tell you, I do see an energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a person who's definitely marriage material. Could be a person coming towards you. They're not sure if you're single or not. See, I feel like both of you have some trust issues, and I do feel there's a need for communication. It really is about clear communication. I also see miscommunication with this energy, okay, because there's something that's unknown. But it's all just fear for no reason, I feel. Tell me about the magic prayer. Why is this here, the magic prayer? For Aries, why is the magic prayer here? There we go. Yeah. So it's an energy of walking away from something that you don't feel comfortable with. Okay. Maybe an unhealthy relationship. Maybe you're thinking of moving or relocating. It has to do with movement, things moving. Okay. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, planning for the future. I do see an energy of independent. I see some of you walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling because you're manifesting something new. I think some of you are ready. I think some of you are choosing a path here. You're making a choice. Like I say, it could be to be single or to commit, or it's another person. About the Two of Wands, yeah. So it's an energy of somebody here. See, it's an energy of someone drinking their own tears, keeping their feelings to themselves. So it's definitely emotional, keeping those emotions in because of the fear. Okay, somebody could have a little bit of fear of intimacy here too. It's time to take things to the next level, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who likes to feel comfortable. You like to sometimes, Queen of Pentacles likes to take time to get to know somebody. Okay, someone independent, someone single. But I feel like you're a little concerned about someone here. You're not trusting this person for some reason. But I feel like because it's in between, I feel both of you have trust issues. And I do feel it has to do with communication. Tell me about the Moon. You may feel like someone's, in a relationship you don't know. You're keeping your feelings to yourself. That could become a burden. This energy can build to a burden. When you're afraid to say anything, you keep your feelings to yourself. Okay, like I say, it could be taking things to the next level, intimacy, taking things to the next level of marriage, commitment, moving in together, whatever that is. But I see you walking away. Okay, don't ignore your own feelings, how something feels. If it doesn't feel right, okay, it doesn't feel right, you don't trust it, it's fine to walk away. But I definitely see someone keeping their feelings to themselves out of fear. Might be afraid someone's married, they're not telling something to you, or it's a fear of commitment. Could be yourself or this person. I do see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do see an energy. See, there it is. Taking the lessons learned from the past. It's an energy of breaking free, a breakthrough. But it has to do with clarity, communicating. This is an energy of two people taking the time to get to know each other. You see, it's two people coming together. It's a transition. But there's that fear of intimacy or a fear of making the wrong choice. It's about the path that you're on. I feel like it could be another person too. It's almost like you've got you're sharing an energy, and I feel it has to do with clear communication, because someone's not sharing their fears about taking things to the next level, or you're afraid things won't go to the next level. Okay, with someone, something may happen that's happened before, but you know, that devil energy and unhealthy, it's really unhealthy thinking, to be honest. Okay, thinking, focusing on it too much is what I feel. Ace of Wands. There we go. Yeah. So we have a King and Queen of Pentacles. So this could be someone very attractive, very creative. It's about taking things to the next level. I feel like you have a person who's about to make a choice. Okay. They're looking at that, looking at the details. So this is a person who's thinking about a whole new path, taking things to the next level. Marriage, commitment. Now it could be that physical for some of you as well. Everyone's path is different where you're at with this person, but it's about two people learning about each other, getting to know each other, moving forward calmly and peacefully. Some of you feel you should move away to avoid a disaster, but I think you got a person coming in here. Now, it could be you're moving away from something and you have someone else here who wants to get to know you. It's definitely someone who moves slowly, very meticulous, quite particular. They look at the details, yeah. So it's definitely somebody here to do with work. Now, this could be a work situation as well. But I feel it's an energy of building. This is about putting in the effort. It's about building a relationship. It's definitely somebody who works a lot, spends a lot of time working, definitely creative. And this could be, like I say, taking something, a job, a career to the next level. It is a lot of work, I can see it, but it's about being perfect, doing things right, someone perfecting their craft. It's about whether something will work or not, see? It's about taking that path. See, look at that. It's about emotional fulfillment, the future. It's an energy of someone looking at what makes them happy, the path that they're on. Somebody definitely works a lot. It does make them happy. I actually feel like you both got, you know, with that moon, it's just that fear of the unknown. Where's this going? Is this going to move forward? Is this worth putting a lot of work into? Will this make me happy? And I do see emotional fulfillment. You've got a person who's seeing the truth, the aha moment. This is something worth working for. It's something worth building. So you see, it's all nothing to fear but fear itself. But there is the fear of the unknown, because you've got someone looking at shining a light on success and victory and the truth. Right? It's about speaking the truth, not keeping those feelings to themselves. It could be this person. Don't look at the genders on the cards. It's someone who keeps their feelings to themselves because of fear. Okay, fear it'll be too much work. It won't work out. Okay, you see? It's pretty interesting, but there's definitely a need to know more. It's moving forward calmly and peacefully. It's learning. Ace of Swords. Someone's contemplating the path in life. Should they move away to avoid a disaster, or should they keep moving forward? I see the new. See the aha moment. It's about success. Definitely someone here who's, it's a person who's trying not to be ruled by their emotions, okay? So they keep their feelings to themselves, but what happens is they lose control. So I feel like this person's looking at, will this be successful? Will this make me happy? So it's a lot of what ifs here. And it has to do with trust issues. It has to do with communication. There could be some kind of a miscommunication here. Someone may have said something, and then there's that fear, okay? It doesn't feel like, it's not terror or anything. This card can be a little bit ominous, but, you can see that fear of the unknown. It's someone who just doesn't know. So they're contemplating. Okay, see, it's an energy of self-fulfilling prophecy. It's a fear of money, not having enough money, a sense of lack. Okay, will this be successful? So it's about looking at it. I actually feel like it can. Okay, I feel this energy of moving towards success, taking that using the power you have to move towards success. Don't be ruled by the emotions, right? Don't be ruled by fear. Someone's being ruled by fear here. So it's you or this person, but there's the energy of change. Look at that. See, it's also somebody who has a little bit of fear of change. If things change, what if you take things to the next level? And somebody, see, you got a person who doesn't like losing control of their feelings. They rather keep their feelings to themselves because they're not sure if this is something that's going to work. You see, it's a fear of the unknown. Someone's shining a light on that. It's an energy of someone doing a little shadow work. It's about facing the fear of change. Afraid somebody will move on, okay? If there is an energy of committing and then all of a sudden someone changed their minds and moves on. So it's also an energy of someone who maybe a little fear of abandonment, okay? Or a sense of lack, sense of not having enough, something not being good enough. And it could be something financial as well. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have a person here. So it's an energy of a person who may not be ready for a relationship. Sometimes it's that energy. See, it's lack, fear of abandonment. Someone may have been abandoned by someone when they were young. So there's possibly that fear of abandonment. But it's also sometimes a person who's very focused on that. Kind of focused on themselves. Here for a good time, not a long time. See, this is an energy. This is the energy. Someone has a little bit of that, but it's unknown. They don't even know. So they're focused on this. This is a person who's focused on the unknown, the fear of where something is going, the fear of change, that someone will change their mind. It could be yourself contemplating that someone will change their mind. Okay. And then move on here for a good time, not a long time. Then there's that lack and loneliness. So it's an energy of someone who I feel maybe feels like they're not good enough or they don't have enough money. Okay. Because I do see the magic prayer. It's a manifesting. It's not unlike the magician energy. It's someone who's manifesting. Someone who has everything they need. Definitely independent. It's a single person. Some of you have somebody here who may be a little worried you're not single, okay, or vice versa, or there's a fear of commitment. Five of Swords, miscommunication, not trusting that somebody will commit. So it's about wanting to commit before you take things to the next level, the physical. Okay, or it's just about a choice, whether somebody has another choice, because there's something that's unknown. What is it that's unknown? Maybe feeling someone's keeping a secret. Yeah, I'll tell you what's unknown is the emotional balance. See, it's about balance between two people, emotional balance. Something is off. See, someone's keeping a secret. They're keeping their feelings to themselves. So it has to do with a person who's really trying to control their emotions. It's a fear of something happening again if it's happened before, where somebody comes in and they do everything they can to not get emotionally connected because they have a fear of commitment. You see? They try not to connect emotionally. But this is a person who keeps those feelings to themselves. I think you have a person who's looking at that. Okay, and that could be yourself too. Maybe you have someone here who's younger or just not ready for a relationship, or that something that's happened before, here for a good time, not a long time energy, leaving you, lonely. But it's a sense of lack. Somebody coming in, they're lacking something. It's recognizing it. But you got a person who's lonely, and why they're lacking happiness. See, they're looking at this happiness. What makes me happy? Will this make me happy? Is it worth working on? What if it doesn't work? There's a lot of what ifs, a lot of unknown. Yeah, I think you have a person here who, like for yourself, I feel, and it could be this person too, where they've been abandoned by somebody because they were here for a good time, not a long time, but it's unknown where this is going. It's about just letting things flow, letting go of the outcome, you see. So someone who's afraid of the outcome, that someone will change their mind. And I do see a person who lost control because they're controlling their feelings, trying not to get emotionally invested because they don't really plan on sticking around, you see. But it's not always, this is still somebody, enthusiastic. But there's some kind of change to do with this moon energy, change of heart, change of feelings after looking at it, seeing the truth, the aha moment. See, someone tries not to get emotionally invested. You may be worried about that. This person could be looking at that within themselves. Interesting. Into the unknown. Wow, this is an interesting read, Aries. Yeah, see, it's a sense of lack. It's a little regret, remorse, feeling like there's no hope. Whether it be you or this person. You see that? It's all just because you don't really know each other. You don't know. You haven't taken the time to get to know each other. So it's really just about calming down, taking the time to get to know each other, moving forward calmly and peacefully, just letting it evolve naturally, trying not to control it. See, somebody tried to control something because they were afraid of somebody who is, it's like the fear of abandonment, where someone will change their mind and move on. You see, because it's likely something that's happened before. But it's saying to let go of that. Okay, there it is. Let go. The aha. See, there's the connection. Someone is afraid something's going to happen before. So it could be somebody who was hurt. Okay. Someone's not, trust. It's trust issues revolving marriage and commitment. But yet there's a reason to celebrate. It's about focusing on the positive, the happiness. Two people getting to know each other, moving forward. This could actually be something worth putting the work and effort into. This could actually work. Aha. If you stop controlling the feelings, stop trying to control everything. You see, it's a fear of losing control. It's a fear of being hurt, fear of being abandoned, feeling like there'll be lack. Okay. Wow. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, you know what you want. Yeah, you know what you want. You're focused. You're definitely not settling. You want some kind of commitment, but you're doing what's right for you. So it's an energy of making a choice. Is this right for you? Is this person right for you? Will this move towards commitment, or is there something lacking? I think this person is somebody who has a fear of commitment, fear of change, fear of abandonment, or there's lack. If you feel like you've got someone coming towards you and they're lacking, it could be yourself contemplating it, but it's the unknown, okay? Not really knowing. Two people need to take more time to get to know each other. That's why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles likes to get comfortable, likes to take the time to get to know someone before they take things to the next level. So it's very grounded, practical. It's just looking out for yourself, looking out for number one. Make sure you do, okay? But I sense this other person's kind of like that too. But I feel their issues are a little different. I feel this is someone who lost control because they were trying to not get emotionally invested because they've been abandoned before someone changed their mind, or the fear of someone changing their mind and it happening again. So, wow. Okay. So there you are. It's about justice and balance. It's about somebody coming in right, doing the right thing, but you're focusing on you doing your own thing. Okay. Someone actually sees you as just right. They may have some remorse and regret, or it's just an energy of feeling like there's no hope. Okay. It could be someone who feels like they're not good enough, feels like there's no hope, the situation's out of reach, whatever the situation is. So it's definitely different for everyone, slightly, but the energy is still here. So definitely don't keep your feelings to yourself. Don't be afraid to express them. If you have someone here, I feel, who in the past who didn't take the time to get to know you, okay, if you took things to another level and that didn't work out. So make sure you look at that energy. It's about what's right for you. It has to do with commitment. You want some kind of a commitment. You feel like there's no hope someone will commit. So it could, because it's happened before. I think this person who's coming towards you, dating and courting, someone exploring their feelings and emotions, this is someone who doesn't really know. Okay, so if this has happened before and then you've got this person dating you, just an energy of don't keep your feelings to yourself. Let this person know your fears. Let them know, okay, what you're afraid of. And I feel it has to do with this other person. But I see the King and Queen of Pentacles. I see a power couple. Okay, two people focused on money. Possibly both single, but definitely two people wanting to enjoy the fruits of their labors. Looking out for, it's about looking out for yourself first and foremost. Making sure someone comes in right and they do the right thing. If you had someone in the past who didn't treat you right, You may be feeling that way. So there's definitely some trust issues here, okay? But I think this other person does too. But I feel they're exploring their feelings and emotions. It's sort of dating and courting, okay? Just dating, going through that process, that transition of taking the time to get to know each other. I feel like you have someone who does. I think this is a person I think this other person is definitely willing to put the work in. Okay, so let go of that fear of the unknown. Just let things evolve. Don't try to control it. Okay, don't let your emotions control you either. Okay, it's just an energy. Do they come in right? Do they treat you right? Do they put in the effort? Okay, so I feel like it's more of an energy of something that's happened before. You're worried it's going to happen again. And I think this person's has a little bit of fear of commitment, that you may change your mind, and it's also someone who feels lack. Maybe they, it's the prince of, it could be someone who's younger, but it's sometimes a person who's just not ready. Okay, it's not really a fear of commitment. They're not ready. Maybe they feel they don't have enough money. Okay, so, but most of you, I can definitely see the trust here for a good time, not a long time. Being left out in the cold, ignored, ghosted by somebody. I definitely see you changing your focus, doing what's right for you. So some of you definitely are in that energy. But I gotta tell you, I think you have someone who wants to date you. And I do think you're going to have to put those trust issues behind. Definitely share your feelings with this person. Don't be afraid to share your feelings about taking things to the next level, that fear of it for whatever reason. It has to do with this Prince of Pentacles, something that maybe happened when you were young. Yeah, see, there it is right there, taking a leap of faith. Some of you are making a choice. I can see it. You're making a choice. You're leaving something behind. You're ready to go off on a new path. It's about taking a risk. We all know there's always a risk, okay? But I'll tell you, with the Queen of Pentacles, it's a calculated risk. It's looking, do they treat you right? Do they put in the effort? If they don't, then you just let them go. You move away to avoid a disaster. But I see a leap of faith on this path. It's just a leap into the unknown. So make sure, right, before you take a leap of faith that don't be afraid to share your fears. I think this person as well, okay? It's about sharing those fears before you take things to the next level. It's two people. It's about emotional intimacy. It's about drinking from each other's cups, seeing eye to eye. I feel like you're going to see eye to eye. I think you're going to go for this. Okay, but it has to do with commitment. It has to do with taking a risk. And I feel like it's both of you have that energy. Interesting, Aries. So yeah, you're off on a new path. I feel like you're leaving something behind. And I think it's going to be some of these trust issues. But I do see you calculating this, kind of looking at it and grounding yourself. Some of you kind of in that energy of just wanting to be single, right? Contemplating. It's sort of like safer to be single is what it feels like. But if you have a person here who's in that energy, don't be afraid to share your fears, okay? What you're afraid of, what you're worried about. But I think it's someone here tries to control their emotions. It has to do with emotional intimacy and then moving towards that physical intimacy, somebody putting in the effort in. It's energy of worth working for. This is something that could make you happy, and I think you got a person who feels that way. This is someone who wants a future, okay? Or they're at least contemplating it, just letting it evolve, letting it be. I see growth. I see change. See? This is about changing that energy of the fear, right? Leaving it behind, staying in control, staying on course. It's about going down that path and not being controlled by fear. Both of you. Okay, Aries, crazy energy. So there you go. So it's an energy of contemplating. Okay, it's energy of just contemplating it, looking at this. Could actually be successful if you're not ruled by your emotions. Okay, take some time to contemplate this path with this person, to do with change, because it is about change. It's a change in the fear, change in the unknown, you see. Let's have one more card on that. Tell me about the moon. Yeah. So yeah, you've got somebody here who's got feelings, almost contemplating their feelings. See, this is a person who is trying really hard not to be ruled by their emotions. But what's happening is they actually are, because I feel they're keeping their feelings to themselves. This is energy of emotional maturity. See, contemplating. I think you're both contemplating. But I do feel the energy of this person. It's about, look at how that's facing now. This is a new path, choosing a new path. Not looking at that lack. Okay, someone who's lonely, someone's keeping themselves single, keeping themselves stuck and lonely because they try not to be ruled by their emotions, but they try to control them so much they actually lose control. So, and I feel for yourself, there's something to contemplate about this risk. If you've taken risks in the past, I feel as though you're definitely not going to just leap into something here. You're going to make sure someone treats you right, that there's some kind of commitment. It could be, like I say, marriage and commitment. You both may have some fears about it. Okay. Yeah, there you are. So there we have the King and Queen of Cups. There is emotional energy. It's about staying on course. Okay, balancing out those emotions, leaving all that energy of lack and feeling like there's no hope when there actually is. I feel there's hope. It's telling you to be hopeful, okay, to make a choice. Some of you are leaving someone behind and going off with another person. You're leaving someone who here for a good time, not a long time in the past, but it could be an energy of someone, yeah, see, that's an energy. It's just not good enough. It's not what you want. You see, it's energy of someone failing to recognize. Maybe you took a risk, there was lack, you failed to recognize something. So now you have trust issues. But I think you've got a King of Cups here. I think it's a transition. See, two people taking the time to get to know each other. King and Queen of Pentacles, letting go of the outcome and just letting it evolve. Yeah, I see you changing. I see you going through change, moving away from someone, moving on. It's not good enough. It's not what you want. You're focused on this other person, this other energy. This is someone who treats you right, okay? Two people who are just right for each other. So look at that shift. So this is a shift that you can look at here. If you have a person around you who wants to date and you're afraid they're not single or they just want to be single, here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, whatever happened in the past doesn't have to happen again, because I actually feel you are no longer being ruled by your emotions, but there's definitely emotion between two people. Okay, don't miss this opportunity by reliving the past, whatever happened. Don't miss the opportunity. Okay, so there you go, Aries. I wish you the very best. Take care, and we'll see you soon.